presently like this now, wetin be the challenging business trend faced by SMEs for this country?
Okay. Starting with the trends or challenges where business they face for this country, Nigeria.
Yes.
Now, try to be more specific about our own economy here. There are a lot of trends that are in form of challenges. I mean, business trends, but not trends in terms of maybe what people are doing per se, but in terms of trends, that common trends or common challenges to business in Nigeria, especially this period. And when I talk about these trends or these fads or all these happenings around businesses, yes, we can bring them from different perspectives. Now, some of them will come in form of business ideas or how will I put it, a new way of doing things or something like that. But they are not necessarily things that are innovative. That's it to start with. And because of that, businesses sometimes, this country, let's just put it that way, this country, let's move a bit out of the business fair this time around. The moment we hear say something, be like saying, this thing common. Now, before you know it, everybody don't jump, join them. No research, no investigation to see maybe this thing suits me or it no suits me, maybe it suits my own personality or not. I remember there was a time I downloaded some short clips of some short clips online.
Okay.
And someone was going through my phone, and when I showed the person the clip, they're like, that's I have the intention to upload that to my status. I said no, that is just for my personal consumption. That's why I downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
The person was like, hey, because someone like me, when I post, they say I'm very serious with what I'm posting, but them, they don't say their own status. If you see something, that doesn't mean that's how they feel about it.
They mature about your status. Exactly.
Whichever you want to put out.
Okay.
But what I'm going to with that is this now. Now, some of these trends, some of this ideology or fads or whatever about businesses, or maybe new things that are happening around, some of them, before businesses implement them, businesses sometimes don't check to see if this thing fits in with their business policies, with their own kind of model, or the goals of their business. And by the time they jump on the bandwagon of this is what people are doing, they realize that they've wasted investment, they wasted time and other resources on doing this. And that's one of the major challenges that businesses are facing in Nigeria. This is how it's being done. Everybody jump on the bandwagon. They want to do it. They want to do it like XYZ company that is doing it well. Meanwhile, it suits their own policy, their own how will I put it, their own budget or their own business model, but it might not suit yours. That's it. Then moving away from that, also there are some other things to that business when it comes from some of these trends. Number one, some of the trends that we've faced recently, coming to the area of the high interest rates, it's adversely affecting businesses. Because recently now, getting securing business loan, and even when you're able to secure it eventually, there are a lot of easy means of securing loans for your businesses now. And it's unlike some few years back when you have to go through a lot of paperwork and rigorous screening before you can access loan. But the other part of it is that the interest rate is high. And this has to do with the currency, the value of the currency. So that's one. Then another one that we have to talk about is the high increase in social media marketing. That's another one, because one of the current trend now is that is picking up very fast is the rate at which businesses are adopting social media marketing, another form of online market, which is a good one. Right? But one other adverse effect that we've seen is that the cost has drastically increased of marketing your products and services online compared to what we used to have in previous years. Now let's start from different ways. Now, number one, some of these companies are foreign companies that own some of this platform, and you are not paying them in naira. Even if you are doing that, it's not the same way. One, because of the high competition for whatever space you want on online for you to push your products and your service out there. Now, some of them, the algorithm, what they are doing, how they rate businesses, and how they make your own businesses to be available to people looking for it out there. The algorithm has changed, which means most of the algorithm tends to favor the highest bidder. That is the person that is putting more on whatever they want to put out there. That's another challenges business are facing. It's a trend, but it is having its own adverse effects too on businesses. Nevertheless, online marketing is still cheaper and more affordable compared to other sorts of marketing. Now, moving away from that, another one is when it comes to the technology part of the business. Now, with technologies like AR, augmented reality, the virtual reality, the artificial intelligence, data analysis, and co. Now, we can see that the gap between some industry leaders and the other one, the medium or the smaller competitors in the industry, is increasing drastically. Why? Because some of these industry leaders, they have the facilities, they have the finances to acquire some of this technology and implement them, which give them that kind of sharp edge over their competitors. Meanwhile, the smaller businesses, especially the local ones, are not having these facilities. They are not having access to this facility, mostly because of fund. And for example, let me pick an industry. When you go to the let me pick the furniture industry now. The people that are into furniture and all this internal decoration stuff. Now, for big companies or big brands, especially the foreign one now, it's easier for them to even how will I put it, to even dominate the local market more compared to their local counterparts. Why? Because with technologies like VR or AR now, they can easily open their showroom to anybody, anywhere.
Yes, no be lie.
You can feel their showroom and see how it feels and whatever stuff like that. Meanwhile, their local counterparts don't have that access.
No be lie.
The best they can do is to just create this kind of
or take
pictures
or
catalog, or even if they try their best, maybe they send you some videos.
Yes.
But with VR now, you can feel it. You can have this kind of intense feeling of like you are there, like the setup has been done.
5D something.
Exactly. Even with technologies like 5G that is coming up now, yes, it's a good solution for business too, but it also have its challenges on small businesses that might not be able to afford that. Now 4G we still dey follow struggle for here. We still know wetin dey go on.
Anyway, information reaching me right now be say for 2023 so many things go change.
Many things.
Information reaching me right now be say for 2023 some people go dey backwards if they no follow the trends. Now every year trends dey always come out of the way businesses take dey change. Every year brand dey change, big people dey bring different business, they bring different style enter market of how people go take sell their market. That means you suppose dey make your research, and in case you don't know about any of these things, you don't know where to start from, you don't know how to make your research from, if you consult Marble Brand Concept Game Business Incubator, reach out to them. They will teach you one or two things where you need to know, and all these things now for your benefit. I mean, so you spend a few thousands to learn some things that will help your brand grow to begin to earn you millions. Is no be bad idea. So please form the habit of investing for your brand, investing for yourself. No, go on a very short break. Understand these things now. This 2023 trend now because the person no really want serious for business. But I like the fact that anytime where una come here, if una drop problem wey go happen, una dey always bring solution wey people go take counter am, and you don drop so many solutions. Now I dey beg all the people dey lis ten to us, follow up with these solutions. If you no really understand them well, reach out to Marble Brand Concept Game Business Incubator. Let's talk about how best can business adequately position their businesses. You know, positioning too dey very important.
Yes, very important.
Very important. So how best dem fit take position their business too?
Okay, when it comes to how to position your business for any of these possible trends or challenges that will be coming up with business, and some of them are already happening, one of the first thing you need to do is, number one, you need to reevaluate your business stand.
Okay.
Now when I talk about say make people reevaluate their business stand, wetin I mean be dey say you need check your business. Okay, wetin be the goal of your business?
Okay.
Wetin be the vision? Wetin be the mission? One, are these things still valid?
Okay.
What you are chasing after, is it still valid in that environment? Now when it comes to the government, what are the likely government policies, especially now where we say we dey enter year where we say election go run? We don't know, there will be change of power, whether the same party or not the same party, whichever one happen. But what definitely change of power or change of governance will definitely lead to some change of policies, especially in a country like our own, where there is no continuation. You know, person go talk say now we right we dey go today, by the time the next government come, the next government fit tell you say no, na left we dey go. So how you dey take protect your business ahead the trend? Now you dey watch their campaign. You know, many people dey watch some of these campaigns, then especially for a business person, there are some things we should be studying in their campaign. Wetin dem dey talk, wetin dem dey say, who are the people that they are getting closer to you, to themselves? What are the possibility or the kind of likely decisions that these people will take? Who is likely to become the next minister of so and so if this person enter? These are the kind of things that businesses should be looking into.
Yeah, true.
And if this person is like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are likely to become minister of something. Now, if any of these people should get into power, how will it affect my business? or my industry? How is it likely to? Is any one of them already
Nobody talk now. Maybe they fear.
No, it's not a matter of fear. These are things that people should start looking into.
Sometimes it happen.
Many of us just they talk say this person campaign, that person rally, this person versus, but some other things that matters to us, we are not checking it, especially small business owners. Now waiting all those big guys in the industry they study be this. But small business owner, your owner to just talk, hey, nothing concern me with their party, whatever. Fine, yeah, nothing concern you, but you still have a business in this country. So these are one of the things you need to do. Then when it comes to the society, the people, how is things changing? How is the taste of your people changing? What are they doing? A part of the ways that you can be able to gather information, at least for a business owner, social media is not costly. You are there. When you watch some of the, for example, if you get products where they target young people, the Gen Z kind of people, well, as much as the social media is not one of my favorite to do, talk about TikTok, but if you have that kind of audience where they target, it will be good you are there. See what they are doing, see their kind of behavior, the choice of music, the kind of stuff they are going into. That might help you to know the next kind of products for you to churn out for them.
True.
Especially in the coming year. That's it. So these are things. Go to some of these platforms, see what is going on. If you are rendering services, you are on LinkedIn, especially professional services. Try to check the kind of trending discussions on platform like that. So from there you might be able to bring up one or two things that you feel like, okay, if I decide to bring out this kind of services or products, it will be good in the coming year.
True.
Because coming to the, this year it is very funny. At the time person say this year we not even hear Christmas song, we not hear anything. People just work they go like say we just enter January.
No, Christmas will not happen this year, and for Christmas no, it ain't coming.
So where I'm going to with that is this now. The rate at which people are going, like they work, they go, everybody just
dey also like say you know say agbaluma no come out this year.
Well, that's another thing.
If you dey agbaluma e go come out. Agbaluma no come out.
So when you look at that now, businesses have to start. Okay, a lot of businesses are already working. While they are working, they work for this year. They don't plan for next year down. So if you are rendering service to people individually or co, how do you upgrade? That's it. You dey run school. Fine, for parents now they get a different plan for their children next year. How you want to say you fit in to that their plan too, especially they run school too. What will be the trend when you don't see with some of your children, your pupils for your school, with some of the parents? When you organize PTA meeting, what are those kind of discussions that you see that parents seems to hit more? These are data, these are records that you can work with in preparing your business for the coming year.
All right, Mabo, I swear you don't talk a whole lot. Yes, you don't talk a whole lot, and this is an amazing time to get to prepare for 2023. It's a good thing that say now will be November, wait till December now stone through. If you throw stone now, you go hit December.
You go hit am.
And people just dey work like say na February we dey.
Nah, the thing with that now.
Hey, no worry, you go sup. For those wey dey plan to kill chicken, if you no get power to kill chicken, find rabbit. Just travel. Do like say you dey go Shagam, you go see people wey come out with bush, who wan big rat, price am, use am for Christmas. No pressurize yourself o. If you no chop am now, you go chop am in future. Yes. All right. As we dey wrap up, let's talk about wetin be the likely obstacles to be faced by business owners in times when they wan protect their business against some of these trends in the coming year. All these trends wey dey come to get you wahala o.
Yes, now.
But how business fit take protect them? So now you go answer this thing in max 7 minutes.
Okay.
And then as you dey answer, give us how people go take reach out to now in case they need to ask any questions and stuff, and your address and website. Yeah.
So when it comes to these stuffs now, say people wan implement, they wan find means to make sure say their business dey well positioned for next year. And the whole position for next year starts from this year anyway. So one of the things possible obstacles, number one, yes, we'll start from there. Now money to even start with, especially with small businesses, the money to invest to acquire those technology, those manpower, especially the IT guy or the tech people that will help implement some of this technology we will talk about. That's one. Two, even in terms of acquiring skills, skill level is another thing also. Because the skills, some of these startup business might not have that skills, and sometimes many times when you go employ people, say they get a particular skill, only when they get there you need to start training them again to catch up with it. I don't experience many of such. but the major thing we say now, imagine that I'm saying that from my own side. I'm much more person wey be say the business owner wey be say himself no even sabi the thing initially. Na double wahala be that. So that's one of the challenges wey businesses go dey face.
Okay.
And when it comes to the part of government policies too, yes, the stability of government policies and other kind of plans that are being put in place too might be another possible challenge in implementing some of this stuff wey we dey talk about.
Okay.
So when you put all of this together, the best way is, number one, study your business, study the environment you are, and see what work best for your business, not what work best for your friend's business, but what work best for your business, for your own business. You fit carry idea from your friend come, but check am out well, see say the thing balance well with your own business plan before you move into it, and put things in place. Then meanwhile, don't be fast to implement some things. Also, there's some kind of stuff you need to have the plan, then wait a little, see the way things they go. Especially for this year with the enter, use technology to gather information. Look for countries that are having situations that are similar to Nigeria, what is going on there. Though Nigeria, they're very unique, yes. But all the same, you can still gather info from countries, neighboring countries, see the kind of technology, see the kind of things we don't they hit their own business for there. If you never reach your own side, is there possibility say go reach here too? So these are the things that you should just check. And I'll just tell you that yes, the internet is always there for you any day, anytime. Go on the internet, you can get information, subscribe to platforms. There are a lot of platforms right there where some of these discussions are going, and you can use it to decide what is going on. Is your business relying on a particular social media platform? What is happening with the CEOs of those platforms? What is happening with decisions? What are the key people that are being asked? When I mean that are asked, okay, let me asked is like maybe they are laying off some people. Recently there have been news of laying off some people on some social media platform in numbers and co. How is it likely to affect the operation of that social media platform? And if you are the type that make money from that social media platform, or you market your products majorly from those social media platform, how are those policies or those actions by those management of those platforms going to affect your own business too? So what's the other alternative for you? These are things you should check out. So there are a lot of obstacles out there that will likely affect business in positioning themselves rightly for the coming year.
Bam. And well said. Information when it comes to entrepreneurship and values. In case you just tune in, you don't miss. I don't lie, you don't miss. But I go make sure so you don't miss out on everything. We'll talk about possible business trend where you supposed to get ready for this coming year where they come, this 2023 where they come. So for every business person, for everybody, we won't use hand count money. Pay attention. Whether you get shop, you don't get shop, but you're standing like that, whether I like them or not, they market something, either good or bad, they market something. So guys, we don't talk about some of the challenging business trends faced by SMEs for this Obodo Nigeria, and then don't talk about some other things where they give other people edge over some other people. Now we'll just quickly enter the top business trend where you believe, Mr. Omoyele, where you believe say businesses should start preparing for in the coming year. Top business trend where you feel say as a brand now you need to start preparing for this thing in this coming year. Be preparing for it.
Excuse me. When I want to talk about the top business trends that brands should start preparing for in the coming year. Now we get many of them that they need to put their things in place for. One of the major things where most brands need put together that to put in concentration as like forefront of their stuff is digital transformation of their business. Because of things we don't experience in the past years, this trend, digital transformation of business, it's picked up pace since 2020. Now the thing don't they accelerate due to the coronavirus outbreak, global outbreak of the pandemics, and businesses that have to maintain their business during that period have to make use of technology greatly that they used to do, especially when it comes to virtual presence. So because of that, now we don't see they accelerate business changes in many ways, and even many business have to start to they use make their business to work remotely and some kind of hybrid kind of working system in the environment. So one of the trend where business need to they prepare for now acceleration of digital transformation, and this thing gets a positive and a own negative side, because many business now go they look for how they go take accelerate their business digitally, how they feel use ICT to boost their business, especially when it comes to the area of income and their finances. That's the bottom line of everything. where businesses go dey do that period. So and there are a lot of technologies wey don dey drive all of these things. Some I don mention them before.
Yes,
AI
yes.
is part of those things. We have what we dey call Internet of Things. It's part
This
of
AI wey dey talk na artificial intelligence.
okay. Exactly. You know, we don dey see am dey work already, but many of us never too get grip on top am. Even sometimes when you dey do things like social media marketing, they will tell you to do a kind of A to B testing. So they wan use and decide, okay, maybe na this advert go do better than this one. It's not human being wey dey sit down beside the system dey monitor that, but it's the code wey they don write for their program, and you go know so, okay, based on this one have more reach and
yes.
so on. And in the process you see say now you fit dey use your devices or one particular software, and you find out that the things wey you dey do before you know, you see say that software or that application or that device don dey suggest to you what to do next. So having this kind of things for business dey help business to grow. If they suggest, okay, because also people purchase that, you have more purchase of this XYZ products, meaning that you should stock your store with more of this thing, especially during this kind of period. So that is working with data to make decision, and AI collaborating it together can help your business to go to the next level. And some other things, technology wey business suppose dey prepare themselves for one way or the other. Now blockchain technology is another one. Talk about the cryptocurrency, whatever, but not necessarily cryptocurrency now, but blockchain technology is far beyond the cryptocurrency part of it that we are talking about. So business should start looking into this. Cloud computing is another part of it. Cloud computing is another one. And with introduction of 5G technology to country like our own country now, yes, it is being implemented in some cities already in Nigeria, though many of us never get the device yet. And by the time some companies start upgrading their services to that level now, we see that a lot of things go change, because the speed at which they can operate, the kind of technology they can have access to some other people might not be able to have access to that for 4G. Sometimes if I don't know the difference between our 4G and 3G sometimes
you go comot the thing from 4G enter 3G before the thing dey work well.
If you get for where they use 2G sef, you go there
check wetin dey sup. Anyway, we I feel say we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, we still have a long way to go.
It's good that this thing are coming in with speed. Then they come in with speed. It come like say no be we now gas wait make the thing come. The thing just dey come. So na we now gas meet up.
Exactly. Now wetin dey happen. Then another thing be inflation and supply chain. Yes, when I mention inflation and supply chain, we go talk say shey the inflation wey dey ground never reach, wey dey still dey mention inflation again and supply chain. Now I will quickly cite something now. This morning I be dey tell my younger sibling say the hair cream wey I wan use this morning, say for the past 8 years I've always been using the same hair cream.
You mean
that's what I've been
wonder your hair fresh
now.
Wow.
Okay, anyhow, when you finish today, boo me, let me know. That is this. Now recently I finished the last
no verse. You use one particular hair cream for 8 years,
the same product, the same brand for 8 years.
You go dey faithful for marriage o. I dey tell you, wait, if you go restaurant you know they mix soup o.
Shey I get things that I prefer to go for, so once I go for it, that's what I want, that's it. And if I don't have it, I move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the number one husband material.
This always just be advertise.
I'm telling you, for you to put one cream for 8 years, hair cream.
Yeah,
no. You are a faithful man.
You know, I have a reason for going for it that time, and since it gave me what I want, so I've been using it consistently for 8 years. So that's so. And in the past 3 weeks or so, I've had to leave the house most times without having, using hair cream, and I just have to manage. At the point, I'll go to my siblings' room and like, guy, may I quickly use a hair cream small. Wow. Because it's using the same brand too.
Wow.
But why I'm not going to in all of this is it's been scarce for about 3 years. I don't know the reason why. That particular hair cream. Maybe the shortage of their raw material or something like that.
I mean, I don't buy all the thing in stock.
Well, if I feel do that one, I will don't do. I'm stuck. Maybe now I not go there out of them. So yesterday I just had to go to the store. I've checked major malls and I couldn't find, and I know if I decide to go on the street there I might end up getting something else.
No be lie.
So after checking and I couldn't get it, I just have to let me just try one other stuff, and I picked one. Let me see if this will work. But where I'm going to in all of this is now companies, businesses have to protect their business against supply chain wahala. What are the sources you are getting your product from?
Okay,
that's it. then how is change on price is going to affect you? How can you protect your business against all those kind of spike in change of commodities, especially your raw materials, so that I can stay in business? That's where the main challenge is, because there are a lot of things going out there, especially in this part. Sometimes prices go up today, it goes down tomorrow, you don't know where it's standing. That's so what is the process you are putting in place? We've seen a lot in 2022 already, and we don't know what is still coming up in 2023, plus other political stuff too that will be coming around the year, especially in the early part of the year too. So companies should start looking for ways to make sure that they are able to secure their sources where they are getting their stuff, and not just when you talk about the supply chain, also not just in terms of the raw material coming, even in them reaching out to their customers too. That's it. And with technologies too, some of these solutions, I mean, some of the challenges that you'll be facing can be solved. You can find way around it too. That's it. So let's just move away from that. Then another challenge or another trend is sustainability. You know, businesses these days are looking for every possible means to sustain their business, and this is giving this thing is giving rise to a lot of solutions out there. We don't see people, they try many things, online, offline, everything, to just say they feel maintain their business, they feel hold their business and make sure say the business still the wrong way. And because of this, one of the major things that is driving sustainability of business mostly have to do with patronage of your products and services. And because of technology now, consumers, people where they consume your products or your services, they don't spoil with a lot of, including me. You know, even those people are also patronizing too. We don't spoil with a lot of options out there. Because with internet we feel go to review center, go review if the product is good or this or that. In fact, those days where people they wait for business to come for them is far gone. People now, as in that the people now go ahead to search for what they want, and they know what they want.
Check the ingredients of everything.
Exactly. So
everything.
You need to find ways to make sure your business is sustainable. And in doing that, you need to put a lot of things for place to make sure say you feel achieve this. Now this is when businesses should check how their business is how will I put it, incorporated into the society. What will be the impact where your business they get for the environment? What will be the impact where the environment they get for your business? The society, the governments, the government policies, how they take affect your business, ESG or the processes or other things like that, SDG plan and whatever. How is your business, where your business sits for all of these things? So it is an information age, and for all of these things, for you to be able to incorporate your business to it, you need information. And one of the ways I can get information is still through technology. Through the internet. So you need that a lot to sustain your business, and there are a lot of other things too that we feel talk about when it comes to some of these business trends, and how businesses should prepare for them for the coming year. So you need to start putting all of these things in place to make sure say your business will stand well. And we have some others one, I'll quickly mention them briefly and we move ahead. Part of it is immersive customer experience. Now make I talk about this now. This is when business customers feel your business in a different way. Part of it is what we talk about earlier, the VR technology or the AR, where we say you feel use 3D graphics or some create environment where we say people don't they feel that thing where you want to implement for them even before you implement them. That's it. Especially people in the industry that has to do with furniture, interior designs, even in the area of fashion too. They use them many ways now, because there is for example now some platform like Walmart and Kona, they use them where we say shoe where you want buy, you go try them on virtually to see how it take before your leg, even before you order them. So some of them don't implement. Then another challenge will be another trend again where they affect business now, the talent challenge. Now there's something that has been experienced now, well I'll say mostly in Nigeria now, or in developing countries, and what will be that one, and what they call the great resignation or resignation, which one, or maybe quiet quitting or the great resignation. This is what it mean be this. You go see say people go just leave job, they no dey give in.
That they do now.
They no go give in say they wan comot for job.
Now dem dey discuss say Wednesday let's have a meeting. You no see them again.
You no see them again. The next thing na japa.
I dey tell you.
Don't go. Now this is happening, and why? Because we are in the age whereby people, you know, those days where people go just sit down with one business, say okay, in the next 20 years this is the kind of business I'm doing, salary is okay, whatever, so it's a good business, and they just sit down there. Now people they evaluate things well. You know, in the few years now, people like, how would I put it, we've seen a huge movement of talented people now from developing countries to developed countries, and it is happening, how would I put it, the numbers is increasing rapidly compared to what we have before. Why? Because this time around now, people they reassess the impact of their work,
Yes.
and what they want to get out of their lives. That's it. And everything boils down to money eventually. When you look and say, now this kind of life I won't live, my children, my pikin, when I born or I don't born already, now the school where I want for there be this, and you look at your pocket, you see what's in there. You go they think that. So because of that, now it's mounting pressure on employers of labors, on business owners too locally. Because now when these good hands go to secure them back, it affects the business. So in a way that you see that before you can level up again, bring in a new person or probably retrain them or any other thing, the experiences and co is gone. That's it. So those are part of the trends that is happening that businesses should start preparing for in year 2023 that is coming. It's already happening already. Fine, for now it might seem like it's eating the big boys more. Yes, many of them, the challenges we're having with some of our service providers and so on and so forth is as a result of some of these things. But it's also affecting small business owners too. But somehow we might not see it yet. But it's getting to that point. So people are looking for options.
People define options now. Yes. Anyway, you don't talk. You too they filled with wisdom. Come on, where they got this wisdom from?
It's there for everybody now.
Yes, anyway, it's there
the
to
training,
tap into.
the experience, the research.
Anybody can get it. Yeah, anybody where they listen to me right now feel no pass like this. All right, give us your number, social media pages, and your website so that we'll feel reach out to you after now.
Okay. When we talk about this topic, what we don't talk about now for next year, part of the plan also is that businesses too can have investments.
Okay.
Also, you can invest in other kind of businesses to make sure that you have some fund at least stashed somewhere in case of as backup plan for your business. That's one. And also that this kind of funds you're having there, whether individual or business wise, you can have it how will I put it, yielding interest for your business. So it's not just there lying down and losing its value, but it's being used somewhere, helping a business. Meanwhile, in the long run, you are getting something in return for it. So for people to get more info about these things we've talked about, and we can be of help to them in implementing some of these things for their businesses too, they can reach us via our phone number 070 63 00 4528 07063004528. And I'll also take this opportunity to remind people, yes, you go down the year and for the Monday segment, but I just want to remind people, say Gain Incubator Marble Brand Concept, we are having our investment forum on the 26th of this month. We're having an investment forum, and it is strictly by invitation. So if you're interested in participating, the requirements and other things that you need to know about the investment forum, you can reach out to us via the same phone number that I will call to you right now, 070 63 00 4528 070 63 00 4528. Whether you are in Lagos or outside Lagos, you can participate in this investment forum. There will be physical and there will also be virtual session also, but it is strictly by invitation. I repeat again, but for you to gain invitation to this, to partake in the investment, you can reach us to us via the phone number via WhatsApp 070 63 00 4528. That's the phone number to reach out to, and you can also give us a call on that phone number. And our office address, we are located at 9 Dokpemu Road, opposite First Bank PLC Aluminium Village in Dokpemu, Lagos. 9 Dokpemu Road, opposite First Bank PLC Aluminium Village in Dokpemu, Lagos. That is where we are located.
All right, thank you so much to everybody. We pay attention to this very, 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 very interesting and important message. This one, a business therapy. To everybody who listen to us, shout out to you. And if you really need to reach out to them, please follow up with that number so you can get more information. Marble Brand Concept, Gain Business Incubator, always be here for
GRA.com. Do you want easy washing of your plates, clothes, and your cars without peeling? Need being original quality liquid soap is the right soap for your use. You can order for your copy now by calling multiple band on 081 62 60 60 31. 081 62 60 60 31. Grab your copy now. I never regret buying never so. GRA.com. Do you want your toilet to smell fine, nice, or you want your water to smell good? Saint B Original Isaiah is the best for your use. Grab your copy now. GRA.com. We produce and sell domestic essentials such as liquid soap, Isaiah, air freshener, insecticide, iPhone, and many others. For more enquiry, call Multibank on 081 62 60 68 31. 081 62 60 68 31. Grab your copy now. I never regret buying our products. Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi. Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò ó dára gidi gan ni. Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò kì í jẹ́wọ́ ẹni rárá. Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò ó gidi gan ni. Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi. Needs B Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi ni ẹ máa lò láìka yín àti níbi gbogbo. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún títì rẹ lónìí kí wọn náà kí o sì darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóore tí wọ́n ti ń lo Ògidì ọṣẹ olómi. Needs B. This is Domestic Item Venture DID, producer and supplier of all kinds of home items such as Isaiah, liquid soap, iPhone, insecticide, air freshener, and many others. For more enquiry, call Multibank on 081 62 60 60 31. 081 62 60 60 31. Grab your copy now and you never regret buying our product.